Hi. I'm just sharing real quick. I'm hibernating. I'm in hibernation mode. Hi, Janet. Hi, Linda. It's a hoodie. I'm cold. It's cold today in South Dakota. And wet. Cold and wet. And you need to stop. You went out. You went out already. Stop it. You're jingling my crystals. Cut it out. Go somewhere. Go lay down. You already went. Go lay down. My dog is. Connie, I'm cold in life today. I know. Like, why is everybody so shocked about I'm a Texas girl in South Dakota. The sun was not shining today. I'm freezing my ass off. I'm telling you, it's chilly. You have the AC on. I took the ACs out of the windows today. I've been cold. I got the heat on. I'm cold. It's not exactly like it's like 40 something here. What's up with that? 35. It's 35. Gosh. It's practically freezing. It's chilly and wet. And so here we are. I was forcing myself to come see you guys because I was like, well, I'm taking this damn bra off, which I did. Girls are just hanging. We're hanging out. Yeah, but it's cold, dang it. So we're going to do tarot cards tonight so I can keep my body moving. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I was wearing Northwest Texas, so I understand that I made it to North California, here in Indiana. I hate being in it. It's cold. Yes. Oh, and I've got heartburn. I had leftover chicken and dumplings for dinner. It was enough. I made enough chicken and dumplings the other day for 2 days. So we had that for dinner. It was perfect weather for that. So here we are, shoot. You guys want some tarot cards tonight? What are we doing? I was bored all day. I think I might start doing my readings earlier in the day, y'all, because I was here all day and I was just like the weather really gets to me, I don't really like gray skies. It doesn't make me happy. And it was wet and it was cold, so I was like, bleh, gross. But yeah, I still got some stuff done, But here we are, cold and with all of you. So what are we doing? You guys want some tarot cards today? We got 3 different options. You can do $10, $15, or $20, okay? So if you want a tarot card reading, you're gonna get 5, 7, or 10 cards. It just depends what you want. Paid tarot cards tonight. Yes, ma'am. These are paid tarot cards tonight. 5, 10, or 20 is what we're doing. Your AC's on. Belinda, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. We are doing tarot card readings tonight. I do want to point out, it's funny. I'm just going to say real quick. I'm sorry to hear that, Belinda. You should probably not be his girlfriend anymore. I just want to say something about a post that I showed y'all of an interaction between myself and a would-be customer. I make my own schedule, okay? But sometimes I have things going on, like doctor's appointments and things of that nature. So if someone comes to me and says, "Oh, I missed your live. Can I still get a tarot card reading?" Well, yeah, then you have to work around my schedule. You know, you have to work around my schedule. And and I'm sorry if people don't like that, but that's how it is. That's you could do that when you work for yourself. You can tell people, "I'll do it when I can do it, and maybe I'll be home here. But if I'm not home by then don't be pissed off at me because I'm still at my freaking doctor's appointment." You know what I'm saying? Like when I say I should be home, that means that I expect that I'll be home by then. But if I'm not, that's not my fault. So, oh well, right? And people are upset about it, saying that I was being unprofessional. I thought I was being very professional. 24 hours had not even passed from the time she paid for her reading. I know there are many tarot card readers out there who do not do their readings at least 2 or 3 days out. Okay, so for me to say, I'll get to you as soon as I can, and I'll work you into my schedule, and then for them to be impatient, like patience is a virtue, I have to say. But I have every right to say, do not come at my fucking don't even come at me with this shit like I'm some kind of a scammer, okay? I'm not a fucking scammer. That's bullshit. I have integrity. I'm an honorable person, and that insults me more than anything anyone can say. Do not insult my honesty and my integrity and my work ethic because I have a very good work ethic and better than a lot of people I know. So that's a trigger for me. Don't fucking I will kick some ass if somebody tells me that I'm not an honorable person. Let's go. Let's go right now. There's not a lot of things I will fight about, but that is one of those things. I'm not a bad person and I'm not going to steal your fucking money, right? So when she's like, "Oh, give me my hard-earned $25 back." I'm like, "Here you go. Take it." I'm not trying to fucking get rich off your $25, Like, come on, y'all. I have been doing this. I have a 5-star rating because people know that I'm good at what I do. And I try, and anybody who's scheduled a reading with me knows that I try to work around your schedule. What works for you? Let's see what we can do that works for you. So for people to come be like, "Oh, yeah, that's bad business." No, it is not. I try. I try to do my best to help people, I try to do my best. So it's really annoying to me when people are like, "Oh, it just doesn't." I even let people reschedule. If it comes time for a reading and it doesn't work for you, we can reschedule. Jill, no, it did not. Gosh, it did not. It wasn't exactly what I needed to run away from home. So it's just kind of annoying to me when people come at me with that bullshit. "Oh, somebody else did this to me, so you must be." uh no, I am not, and I will never give you the opportunity to ever work with me again because that's insulting. you know it's bad enough that you have people in the world who don't even believe in psychics or mediums and talk shit about all of us. But when you have a genuine one and you want to hold them up to the same standard of these fucking charlatans, like that's really annoying for us. I don't know if y'all realize that, but that's really annoying. You know, like I'm actually here doing good work. I'm doing God's work, is what I say. I'm doing God's work, right? And I just that offends me very much so. Well, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. I wouldn't even cheat somebody for 10 fucking cents. I just, it just, it just annoyed me. And that's why I made a post about it. Like, look, guys, like, don't come at me with this shit because I ban you and I will find out where you live and I'll come beat your ass. Like, period, end of story. Don't talk shit about me. Okay. Because when I say I will come at you, that's what I mean. I will fucking find, I will kick. That's like you're kicking into my mama bear shit. Like, don't fucking insult my integrity because that's integrity is very important to me. You know, like I try to do exactly what I say I'm gonna do for my kids, for people in general. You know, I try to be the best version of myself for all of you. So don't come at me. I'm some kind of fucking scammer. Y'all can kiss my ass. And then, and then she's got her friend saying, "Oh, you're a bad person. Screw you." So I deleted the post because not because not because I don't want to see people's comments, but because that was the mood I was in and then I was no longer in that mood. You know what I mean? Like, I had to vent about the situation. I vented. I felt better about it and I deleted it out of my life. Like, boom, you're banned. You're banned from my page. I'm not dealing with you anymore. That emotion is gone. Delete. Right? I tell you, man, it's really annoying, for all of us. Like, we're all trying to do the best that we can. Most of us are. Some of us are trying to make a living doing this, which is what I'm trying to do. So I don't appreciate people come on my page like that, like, "Oh, I'm a business person and that's bad business." No, pay attention to the wording. I said I should be home by 12. That was not a guarantee. We did not have any set time for her reading. It was a tarot card reading about her relationship, which I'm sure she could have waited an hour more to find out about her relationship. It's not like she was standing at the door waiting to find out if she should leave her boyfriend. It's not that situation. You know what I mean? Like, they understand there is nothing, I'm sorry, but there is nothing time sensitive about the work that I do. Okay? Nothing time sensitive. You want to talk to your loved ones? They're dead. They'll be there forever. Okay? That's not an urgent emergency. Okay? You want to get a medical scan? If it's so time, go to the hospital. If it's time sensitive. Don't come to me. Go to the hospital, right? If you want a tarot card reading, again, not time sensitive. None of it. None of the things that I offer are immediate needs. Okay? I'm just fluff over here. I'm not a necessity. Okay? This is why I try to arrange our schedule, what suits you and what suits me. Oh, I want pasta. Who knew I needed pasta? Pasta fixes everything. I don't know. Somebody said something about she was anxious. Oh, you could tell she was anxious about a relationship. See a therapist if you have anxiety. Like, what the hell? If your intuition is telling you there's something wrong with your relationship, there probably is. There are rare situations where you have been cheated on over and over again, so you just expect it to happen and you see it even if it's not existing. Those are rare. More often than not, trust your intuition. Something's not right. What do you need me to tell you that for? More people need to trust their own intuition, you know? Janet, what did Janet say? Who said something about pasta? Now I want pasta. It's funny. I was just telling Jason that if I could get delivery for pasta, I would not look like the same person come summer. I tell you what, I just wouldn't. Because sometimes I don't want to cook, but if they delivered Italian food around here, I would be in so much trouble. because I would be getting that shit every night. Because I feel like my most recent life, I had to be Italian because I just love the food so much. It's just so good. Anyways, we're doing tarot card readings tonight, and these will be delivered tonight, right now, during this live. It's $10, $15, or $20 if you want a tarot card reading. I'm done ranting, goddamn. It just bothers me when people are so entitled. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. I try to work with everybody's schedule, but I'm not going to tolerate somebody disrespecting me like that. They don't have any place in my life. It's called healthy boundaries, you know? Pasta beats rice hands down, but potatoes cure everything. I don't know. I don't know. I'm Irish. I love me some potatoes, but pasta. Whew. I probably should eat more potatoes and less pasta. Probably. But anyways, I'm in a great mood, even though it was garbage outside today. Janet, I was thinking about getting some ice cream. Why is it when it's cold we want ice cream? Isn't that such weird? I was thinking about ice cream too. I was like, man, I could eat some ice cream. I shouldn't, but I could. But I shouldn't. And so I probably won't. David, how you doing? You snuck in on me, bud. How are you? What tarot cards do I want to use? All right. So the light seers are calling me. I had chicken and dumplings, Gina. I made chicken and dumplings the other night, and I had a big bowl of it left over in the fridge. So I heated it up, and me and Emma and Ash all had chicken and dumplings. Then you wonder why such a sweet lady might have relationship problems. Well, yeah, that's true, Elspeth. Okay, Morgan. We're working on David right now. David. Oh, Linda, that's garbage. I wonder why. Huh. Oh, it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And perfect for a cold day. You know what I mean? Just perfect. Okay, Morgan. Okay, so we got Morgan and David. Man. All right, David, do you just want to know whatever the cards want to tell you, or do you have a specific question? Which one of y'all's been having arthritis in your hands? I'm going to send some healing. All right. That feels better already. Sure. Okay. You PayPal 20, Cheryl? You got it. Oh, 9 of Cups. I like that, David. Starting with the 9 of Cups. I got you, Cheryl. What do we got here? Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Ah, everything is hanging in the balance right now, David. Does it feel like you're kind of at a crossroads? Have you been upset about something? I appreciate you too, Cheryl. Thank you. David, you got 8 cards come out, okay? Because I got 2 on the last. 2 came out together. All right, let's see what they want to tell me here. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is usually when we're feeling great. It's usually when you're feeling as good as you can get. Look at that beautiful golden energy. We're just happy as can be, about to jump off a cliff. Nobody gives a fuck. You've been worried about work. This has been something that's been on your mind a lot lately. Is this the same job? The same job that you were at before? Did I tell you to stay there for a little while? I feel like I told you to stay. It just feels like we're kind of in the balance here. We've got Temperance in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. We're feeling very vulnerable right now. Yeah. And not comfortable with the situation that you're in. Things are kind of up in the air. Everything is feeling kind of whack, upside down. And it's almost like you're waiting to hear word or something. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like the end of the situation. I think it's time to restore the balance in your life, David. It almost feels to me like, yes, I found out that one of the regionals didn't care for me. Ah, oh, Judy, go get your hoodie. Go get it. It feels to me like it's time because, I feel like I told you to stay a little while, and I think that that's true. And I'm not sure why I told you that at the time. I just feel like it had to be. Um, but this Ace of Wands is like sparking a new passion in your life. The advice that we have, Six of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. It's like this is like holding on to your holding on to your happiness, holding on to your pride. I just Six of Cups isn't usually a pride thing, but you have to be able to feel joy in your life. And if you're stressed out about this every single day, and now even if the regional doesn't like you, if you're doing a great job, that won't affect your job. But the fact that you're worried about it all the time really bothers me. This feels like a new opportunity coming in here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and it's something that you're just not expecting, which is the perfect time for these things. I don't like the energy of these cards. It's very uncomfortable to me. You don't feel safe in your work. You don't feel safe in your sense of security or financial security with this job. It's like you're like barely holding on. I don't like it. You started dating a guy and you dated in the past. I'm not really seeing that as an issue in the is this all to me just feels like your work situation. It just all feels to me like trying to recuperate into an energy of happiness again, but this job isn't going to do it. And maybe you had to stay there just for this relationship to come back in. I'm not really sure, David, why I wanted you to stay there, but I know that I was adamant about it because I was reminded immediately that I said that. Um, we have to try and get this back. We have to try and get this Nine of Cups back. Consuming your mind? Absolutely. We have to try and find our way back to happiness and hold on to it. Okay. This Four of Pentacles is telling you that you have to hold on to that happiness. We have to try to find our way back into that energy. It's not going to happen at this job. I want you to start putting resumes, okay? Resumes. It's gonna be a place that has like a long history. It's gonna be a place that's been around a while. It's gonna be a stable place. I just want there some sparkle to come back into your life because it feels very dull right now. Mm, I wouldn't say so, David. It doesn't feel to me like, honestly, what you're doing, I don't feel like you think you're as good as you can be at that job. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like you're doing something that you've been in, in the field for a year and you're competing with people who are 15 years. It's like a lack of self-confidence type thing. It almost feels like you're not confident enough to be happy in this field. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. This just feels to me like you don't feel like you're competition for your coworkers, and I don't like you feeling that way. This Empress in reverse. I don't like you feeling like you're less than, like you're not capable of doing the job. So perhaps it's time to allow yourself to be pulled into a different area. You know what I mean? Hi, Leslie. Come on in, Papa Squat. Perhaps it's time for you to branch out. Try something new or try something old. Try something you've done before that you're a little more confident. So you don't have to spend so much of your mental energy doing your job so that you can enjoy your life a little bit more. You know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles came out when I was shuffling just now. Look at you walking away from that. We're walking away from that, walking towards something that's going to be more prosperous. It is scary. Change is very scary, but you know what else is scarier than change? Comfort. Sometimes comfort is the worst thing you can look for, because that means that you're not evolving, you're not growing, right? Oh, thank you, Elspeth. You're so sweet. Just put some feelers out. I feel like it's a good time for this. Put some feelers out. Hi, Brandy Joe. Hi, Peggy Sue. I don't know. The energy of your cards just doesn't feel good today, David. I think it's time. It's the right time. It's the right time. Page of Wands. Don't let fear keep you from finding your best life. You know? These cards give me shit every time I use them. They're so hard to shuffle. All right. We're going to go to Morgan. David, I hope that helps you. I think you should change jobs. David, change jobs. David, it's time to go. Walk away, David. You're welcome. I kind of like this. I kind of like that this old person is back in your life right now. David has left the building. I don't know how long they're going to be there. For a while. Six of Swords in reverse. Releasing old energy from the past. It's possible, Knight of Swords, it's possible that, you need each other. You need to learn from each other. So you're not alone right now. With the holidays, it's snuggle season. Morgan! Hi, Morgan. Do you have a specific question or just a general read? It's a guy you said was a good match for me because it was an easy relationship and comes natural. Well, there you go. That sounds beautiful. No question. All right. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. The Magician in reverse. Ooh. The Hierophant. Running out so fast. Have you been feeling a lack of energy lately, Morgan? Have you been feeling kind of like your hands are tied and that you're just... You haven't had as much energy as you used to have. You don't have as much passion. You haven't been using the tools at your disposal lately to make the relationships in your life easier. You're the Hierophant. This can be about this. Well, let me see what the other cards say, because there could be a lot of different things that this is pointing to. Emma, please, God.
What?
Can you please take that dog out?
Okay.
Driving me nuts. The Star card in reverse. It feels like things haven't been going the way that you would like them to go. The Star card in reverse is like you're not putting your needs out there. Your needs are not being met. Are you married? It doesn't feel... Ace of Wands. Oh. Yes, you are. Okay. Look, I don't want to get into people's married relationships, but it feels to me like perhaps you're in a bit of a lull. Do you know what I'm saying? Because relationships ebb and flow. The best ones do. Maybe there's just a little bit of a lull right now. King of Wands with the Devil. Has somebody been very distracted? It almost feels like somebody, like one of you has been putting all of your time and energy towards something else, not each other. You're not giving your relationship enough attention, the both of you. King of Wands in reverse coming out under the Hierophant. It just feels like a lack of effort. And that's what we really need. We kind of need to be kick-started right here. You know, somebody needs to light a fire under your ass. The Devil card coming out there. You know, I've got a lot of earth energy here with the Hierophant and the Devil card. So I don't know if one or both of you are earth signs. The Star card in reverse. Ace of Wands. I don't know. It just feels like, are you bored in your relationship, or are you just feeling a lack of excitement? You're a Libra. I have Temperance coming out right next to this Devil card. So this could represent the Libra as well. It feels to me like there's a lack of excitement here. And it's just, I don't know if it's because you've been together for so long. Have you been together over 10 years? Because I feel like relationships shift and change, you know? Like I said, they ebb and the flow. Makes it hard. It's not ever... It goes from the lower chakras and it moves almost 10 years. Okay, I was hearing something about 10, so that's what I was asking. You know, when you start a relationship with somebody, you don't know anything about each other, and it's all so exciting and new, and learning about each other and you know, kind of like melding two different lives into one. But after a while, it gets very comfortable in the fact of that you do know each other so well, but you have to continually try with this Ace of Wands. You have to continually try to keep that flame of desire alive in your relationship. You have to continue to date. You have to continue to pour into each other's cups. I really hate that they made his wings like a rainbow. It's so weird. You have to continue to do that. It just feels like one of you is not doing that. And it's kind of, I don't know, it just feels a little stale right now. I think you should do something to kind of shake things up a little bit. Sometimes we forget that we have to keep working. It's like a job. You don't go to your job for 10 years and then you walk in the door and you stop doing your work. If you still work there, you still work there. It's the same thing with a relationship. You got to continue to work at it. And I feel like somebody's kind of dropped the ball. Does that make sense to you, Morgan? Does it feel like the fire is out? Not that you don't love each other. Okay, I would never say that, because I feel like love grows and changes and it kind of morphs into something different. It does feel like your fire is out. I feel like somebody needs to be, I think we have to work on that. Try to think of something like totally out of the box that y'all could do together. Because the Magician in reverse, the Star card in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, like I wouldn't be surprised if you guys aren't even having sex. That's what it feels like to me. Like you're not even having sex. Like there's nothing. I think somebody needs to say, look, this is what we got to do. We need to get busy tonight. No excuses. Let's get back into the flow. Because truly that you have to keep that stuff going in your relationship if you want to keep any kind of passion, It's healthy. And if you stop having a physical relationship, most of the time the relationship will kind of disintegrate. And that's sad, but it's true. So tell him, look, we're doing it. Or whatever you got to do. As a woman, you should know how to maneuver the situation. Put something sexy on. Something that he likes. Get it kindled up again. Okay, Miss Cheryl. I hope that helps you, Morgan. Miss Cheryl. Sometimes you just need a swift kick in the butt. That's right. That's right. Thank you, dear. No question. All right. Let's see what we got for you, ma'am. Oh, I put socks on my hands because I didn't have gloves. Okay. Where did all of our gloves go? They were hanging up there. They should be up there above the... Up where the umbrella is. No?
No.
Was that the other house?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we got to get some then.
All right.
A little forget-me-nots aren't forgotten. Hi, Randy. Hi, Marianne. So tarot card readings tonight are $10, $15, or $20. You will get 5, 7, or 10 cards. And we're going to do Cheryl. 5 of Cups falling out. Excuse me. Starting with the Fool card, the very first card of the tarot deck. Something new starting for you, Cheryl. Does it feel like you're right at the... Oh, God, Jesus. Get the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles. Something new starting for you. The Ace of Pentacles is some kind of physical thing. This is your physical reality, your material world. So there is something new coming into your material world. This is either going to be some kind of bonus, some kind of money, something physical that you can hold in your hand. Yes, you feel it? I feel it too. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. You feel it, Cheryl? Whoa. What do we got? 7 of Swords. Ooh. Big, beautiful stag. Do you feel like there's something that needs to be said? I feel like there might be some unanswered questions. Sorry you have to deal with all the noise. Here, my dogs are playing. Running around each other, trying to warm each other up. Feels like counting down. Oh, I feel it. I feel it, sister. Two of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse. This thing that's been left unsaid or that you've just walked away from, it almost feels like you're not sure. Is there a situation where you're just not sure if you've made the right choice? Is there something that you have been second guessing yourself about, is what it feels like to me. I've got the 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. And it almost feels like we did Alden have a girlfriend last year. Remember, he stage 4 cancer. I don't recall. I don't remember, Cheryl. I really, truly don't. I'm sorry. If it was a year ago, I'm definitely not going to remember. Because I do readings. I do a lot of readings. But this is like some kind of... And if this is about your relationship from last year, then that would be left over. That would be the unanswered questions that you're wanting to know. Now he's stage 4. Yeah, I don't recall. Sorry. This is allowing yourself to heal from this heartache and pain. 3 of Swords in reverse with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay? It feels to me like this is something that you've been holding on to, this question. This unanswered question. I feel like you know that you need to let go of it. All right? And once you let go of it, this manifestation is going to come full circle, okay? I feel that very much. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. It feels to me like there's been something weighing on your mind. It's been weighing you down. It's been taking a lot of energy. I tell you what, I feel like it's been just draining you, you know, these unanswered questions. And it's like, girls, sometimes we just don't get to know. Okay. We don't get to know, and we have to accept that we, for whatever reason, we don't know. We're not meant to know. If we don't know, we're not meant to know. We just have to trust that, first of all, I feel like you made the right choices, right? I moved again. Now what? Now you have to let it go out of your heart, okay? Because you have this card coming out. You have this card coming out in reverse. And this is like, let the knives fall out of your heart. Let it go. All right? You have to let it go. You release all that unhappiness, the questions, the doubts that were in your mind about this. You have to let those go. You have to allow yourself to heal. You have to allow yourself to heal. This Eight of Pentacles in reverse is like you haven't been letting yourself heal. And I know that it's hard. First of all, I know that it's hard for the first few weeks that I was here. The first few weeks that I was here, Travis and I split up like April. And I moved a month later. And the first few weeks that I was here, I was having a really hard time with it, like accepting that it was done and accepting that like there was no future there. Right. But eventually I did. Eventually I was able to think about it without it tearing me up. Eventually I was able to wake up every day. Like, I haven't even thought about that man in the longest time. Like I can do that now and I'm fine. I'm good. I've moved on. I've allowed myself to heal from that. And I'm still healing. I still have parts of me that are very hurt by that relationship. I'm traumatized, honestly, but you have to allow yourself to let go of it, and just trust that something better is waiting for you, because that's how it works. It's always something more around the corner as far as these soul connections. As long as you can take what you learn from each situation and hold on to the lesson, don't necessarily hold on to the sadness and, resentment is a bad one. Don't hold on to that. Hello, Miss Penny. How are you, my love? Are you feeling well today? Now I have Jason to keep me company. Well, internet company. Jason's far away. You hate that he's suffering. I understand that. I understand, but I just feel like it's not our place to decide what other people are supposed to experience. Period. And it sucks. It sucks. I know people that have cancer. I know people that are going to pass from cancer. I know people. And it sucks. It sucks a lot. But you have to just realize that that's not something we can control. And just know that when he does pass, that he will be out of pain and he will be out of memory of that pain. He won't remember what it feels like. Okay. It's like childbirth. You know what I mean? Like, people always talk about, oh, having a baby, it's a breeze. And then when you're doing it, it's like the worst friggin' thing you could ever imagine. And then afterwards you have this beautiful baby and you just, it's like a distant memory. And that's kind of what it is. When people pass away, the pain that they feel just becomes so distant that they don't really remember how it feels. They know that they passed from that. They know what they experienced. They just don't have the memory of the physical sensation. Okay? So that's how that works. You wish people would stop. Hey, that means you're doing something right, Penny. That means you're on the radar. People steal my identity once or twice a week. They try really hard. They're all up in my grill trying to be me. Take it as a compliment. You're welcome, Cheryl. Sending you lots of love. I hope that you're able to let that go so you can let that beautiful manifestation come into your life. Starting with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, that's like a big whammy. Like, look, this is what you can have. But first you have to let go of what you don't have, right? Hello, Miss Donna. How are you? Oh, the heartburn is real up in this bee. So that's what I have to say about that. How you doing, Donna? Hey, you're going to be seeing me a lot in sweaters and whatnot. There's supposed to be one day this week where it's 70 degrees, but the rest of the time, like right now, it's like 35 degrees. It's not even Halloween yet. It's crazy. Oh, good things I'm getting used to this. I tell you what. Oh, Elspeth, improve your credit score. Girl, I was so excited. I finally got up to good credit. I was like, woo! I've been working on it for like 2 years because I want to buy a house, right? So I'm like, I know like the magic combination. You need the money, you need the credit. So I've been working on it, 40 degrees. Whoo! Yeah, look at it as a compliment. It's a compliment. Somebody looked at you and said, ooh, I want to be her. You know, like, oof, she's so pretty. I want to be her. That's how I choose to look at it. People try to steal my pictures for their profile. They try to steal my name. Like, there must be something that they see that's valuable about it, right? I like to think that they think, you know, correctly, that people trust me. They trust the name, they trust my face because it's trustworthy. So they want to be me. I don't know. All right, Miss Randy. Let's see what we got for you. I mean, you don't know. We don't know. What do we have for Miss Randy? Split the deck to the Magician in reverse with the Knight of Wands. Feeling like you got itchy feet? Are you feeling like you're trying to do something new here, Randy? Thank you, Billy Joe. Yeah, they want. It's, I'll tell you, it didn't get over 45 today here. Well, they must be thinking I'm making a lot of money. Oh, Knight of Wands again at the bottom of the deck before I shuffle. This is some kind of burning inclination. What are we doing here? Are you looking for something new to learn? Because if you are, you could always go into energy medicine. You already tackled the physical stuff. Why don't you try the metaphysical? I always thought it would be super awesome for somebody to tackle all the different schools of study as far as healing is concerned, not just physical, but energetic healing. Do some Qigong or something like that. Some Reiki. There's nurses and then there's energy Reiki masters. They're never usually the same. It's like, can you wrap your head around both of it? You've always been interested in Reiki? It's interesting that I bring it up. What? Strength card in reverse. There's all different frequencies for healing. Personally, like yesterday I had a headache, and I remembered that Spirit told me one time that when you're feeling pain, that you want to listen to the sound of the note of C sharp, which at the time I didn't even know what that was. And then my daughter started taking piano lessons, and then I found it on the keyboard. So I thought that was pretty cool. Three of Cups in reverse. Ah, Randy. Your intuition is blocked. You're feeling very alone. Seven of Cups in reverse. We're out of options. Are we trying to figure out how we want to move forward here with this Seven of Cups? We got the Moon card. So your intuition is blocked, or you're not listening to it. Which one is it? Because you put the Strength card in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups is all about you feeling alone, being alone, feeling, C sharp. That's, but personally, Nicole, look, Look, I'm going to tell y'all something I figured out for myself, and I don't know if it'll work for you or not. Okay. But I figured out for myself. Like, when I'm feeling pain, I make the highest pitch sound that I am capable of making, which is pretty high. You guys remember we used to do the pitches. Um, it's pretty high, but I do that and it seems to loosen up whatever is going to grip on me. So listen to the highest, listen to an opera singer if you have to. Okay. Frequency. It's all about frequency, energy, and vibration. I keep making posts about it on my Facebook, telling y'all about it. It's a magnetic world we live in, y'all. Change your frequency, change what you're dealing with in your life. Period. End of story. Well, that's wonderful, Elspeth. That's right. Yes, when you listen to opera, you're the most relaxed. Absolutely. I personally listen to classical music. I enjoy it very much. Listening to that today. Okay. Randy, have you been struggling with decisions here? This Seven of Cups in reverse is like procrastinating, making a decision, weighing your options. The High Priestess in reverse is like your intuition is blocked right now. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to figure out how to move forward. This Four of Cups bothers me though. Like, this Four of Cups is feeling anxious and nervous, and we're worried about the water falling down. We're worried about the emotional aspect. We're worried about how this is going to clog up your life, how this is going to shift your life, change your life. This is what I'm seeing. I'm looking at her. Look again. You see here, you see all the chakras here, the chakras. Look, I'm being reminded again about the Reiki. For some reason, I just feel it's all about the energy. Advice. Six of Swords in reverse. Think about the consequences of your actions. Magician in reverse. I feel like we need to wait until we have clarity on this situation. I don't feel like there should be any decisions made right now. Okay. I think we need to wait a little more time here as far as this is concerned. I think you should redirect your energy into something more constructive instead of what you've been using it for lately. And I think you should just push yourself towards that goal. Okay. I don't feel like it's a good time for any decisions right now, and I don't think it'll be a good time for any decisions until next year. Okay. So right now you just need to distract yourself from this, redirect your energy to something more constructive. All right. Something a little more constructive. You got to look up brown noise. That's like a fan. It's a good plan. I think it's a good plan too. Oh, good night, Penny. Thanks for popping in. It was good to see you. That's like a ceiling fan or like a box fan, right? Isn't that what brown noise is? Water. Is that what brown noise is? Look, now I gotta look it up. Examples of brown noise.
According to Insider, thunder, crashing waves, heavy rain, strong waterfalls and a shower.
Water. Okay. Why don't they just call it blue noise? Why don't they call it that since it's all water related? Seems like that would have made more sense. Tried a magnetic bracelet for a while and nearly electrocuted myself with constant shocks. Decades later, I tried a ring and the same thing. Then you're storing too much energy. Oh, Penny, you're making me tired. What the heck? Let's look. Examples of white noise.
According to all the sleeps, ideally your child's white noise would be at a decibel level of 60 to 65. This is about the sound level.
No, not.
When testing the decibel level of your child's white noise,
Wait,
you can download
what is white noise?
paid apps that can help you.
What is white noise?
According to Wikipedia, in signal processing, white noise is a random signal having equal intensity at different frequencies, giving it a constant power spectral density.
It's like a box fan. A lot of people sleep with a fan on, or with the TV on with the volume low enough that you can't really hear it. It's just a consistent noise that kind of distracts your brain. Um, yeah, it's like a ceiling fan and air conditioner or something like that. Or some people like to listen to static on the TV. Remember how you used to have the static on the TV back in the day when it was a tube TV? Oh, I love a good storm, but it can't be on. I don't mind when it's raining. I don't like sleeping when it's storming, especially when there's lots of thunder and lightning because it's very disruptive to me when I'm sleeping. But I've been in some pretty crazy storms in Texas. We have some really intense storms in Texas, and it's really hard to sleep through. When it's lightning out, I get static shocked every time. Oh man, I think I'm tired too. Um, I think, guys, I really do feel like I'm probably gonna start doing my lives earlier in the day when I have more energy. Um, Probably gonna be early in the afternoon, and I hope that doesn't mess with anybody. I hope everybody can still participate in the lives and come and see me and hang out with me. I would hate to lose y'all, but it's getting darker earlier, and my brain is already tired, and it's only 8 o'clock. So maybe on the weekends we can do it later, but during the week I think I have to switch my time until till like maybe the afternoon. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but I never actually like, okay, we're changing, but I think we're gonna have to do that. Billy Joe, I think I answered that question already before, didn't I? I feel like I've answered that question for you. I feel like I answered the question and I said that I didn't think that I actually told you to. Yes, I feel like I did. I told you that you needed to um, work on controlling your spending so that you can not only afford to live on your own, but sustain that. I'm pretty sure I did. Absolutely, Randy. Anyways, this was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. I'm gonna go take some more heartburn medicine because there was quite a bit of onion in my. Yeah, Elspeth, I'm pretty sure I did. You're right. I told her that she needed to work on budgeting her money Yep, I told you that you need to work on budgeting your money so that you can afford your own place. Because at this point, I don't think you would be able to sustain yourself because you're living paycheck to paycheck. And you can create extra money by not spending so much. I'm pretty sure I told you that. And I hope you receive it this time because you didn't receive it last time if you're still asking how to make it work. I'm telling you how to make it work. And if you actually start doing it, then it will work. Okay? Else was like, my memory sucks and I remember. Thanks. But anywho, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to be back tomorrow afternoon. So I hope y'all can join me, okay? Maybe we'll be fresh to death. Not so tired. Woo-wee. Yeah, I know. I need to take myself a little uh, uh, carbon? No, bicarbonate, baking soda and water. Oh, well, write it down, Billy Joe. Write it down and write it on your mirror when you look in it every day. Say, today I'm going to budget my money. Today I'm not going to spend all my money. Okay? Whew. I'm getting tired, guys. I got to go. Works every time. That's right. Write it on your mirror. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope I see you tomorrow afternoon.